That song I always love to hear. Reckless Love by Corey Ashbury. We've all heard it. It's a fantastic praise and worship song. Now, the chords to the song are fairly easy to play, but what does that piano part do, the part that we all love? Well, I'm going to show you two options here. One will be the original song key, and the other one is a slight variation. So let's go. The original key for Reckless Love is in the key of E flat minor or G flat major. So in that particular key, the scale for the notes, they're pretty much all black keys other than the F and the C flat or the B. So when we're looking at the notes that we're going to play, we're starting off this time on the F sharp. And the thing that's a little bit tricky is the amount of beats or the times that you play the note. Now the song is in 6/8 times, so the beat in that it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the emphasis is on the 1 and the 4 beats there. But also while that is happening, we're having to count the notes that we're playing on the keys. So the way I kind of worked it out is the number of times that you start on each particular note. So we're starting on the F sharp and we do that 4 times. 1 2 3 4. Then we go down to the F. 1 2 3 4. And then we move to the E flat. 1 2. Then to the C sharp. 1. And the B flat 1. So let me go slowly on that. F sharp 4 times. F 4 times. E flat twice. C sharp once, B flat once. So it goes like this. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 1. Then the second part where it goes up slightly higher, this time it starts on the A flat, and that gets 4 counts. It goes 1 2 3 4, then it goes over to the F sharp, 1 2 this time. F 1 2 to the E flat, 1 2, C sharp 1, B flat 1. So putting it all together from here, it is 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1. So that is pretty much the piano part right there. Now, if you listen to the song, my interpretation on that sounds like they're playing octaves. So what I mean by octaves, normally we associate playing octaves with our left hand like this. We play the bass notes. Play the bass notes like this, and we can go like this. But it's not just the left hand that does that. You can also do octaves on the right hand. So if I just put the two together like this, you can sort of get used to that kind of exercise. You can just try and do that when you've got nothing better to do. But anyway, the right hand, we're playing octaves here. So instead of playing just single notes, we're going like this. We're starting again on the F sharp. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 1. Notice how that sounds a bit more brilliant and bell-like. And the same thing happens when we go again to the A flat. It goes 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1. So that is pretty much the brilliance side of it. So then what you do is you can combine that with the left hand when you're playing the octaves. So you can do octaves on the left hand, octaves on the right hand, and they pretty much just follow each other. So it's go to the A flat bit. And that is pretty much most of the piano bit. Now, playing in the key of E flat minor for myself is not one of the most preferred keys. It's not my favorite key to play, and I prefer to play in the key of G. It's something that I kind of like. It's just a me sort of thing. So how on earth do you go from being E flat minor to the key of G? So one simple way is that it's just 1/2 step away. So the start note that we originally did for that part was starting on the F sharp, and all we got to do is we just move everything up 1/2 step or 1 note. So the F sharp becomes the G, the F becomes the F sharp, and so on. So this time, the way we'd be doing it is that the G would get 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we go over to the A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So everything was just shifted up one. So we had G, F sharp, E, D, and B. It's all just gone up one step. And then we've gone from A to G to F sharp to E to D to B. So it sounds like this. Slightly different to the original one, but it's fairly close. And the same thing again with the other bit, with the where we start on the A instead of the A flat. Fairly close. There are 2 variations for you. Probably playing in the key of G is easier if you're trying to play together with someone with guitar or something like that. But other than that, choose whichever one that you'd like. So there you have it. Another great music tutorial. As always, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, thekissprinciple.net. Like us on our Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram. My name's Joe. Have yourself a great week. God bless.